What's up everybody, once again my name is Matt and welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. In the last episode we rescued the Puny Elder and as a result we now have 11 Punies in tow. So in this episode, well, we're going to explore the rest of the Great Tree and hopefully save the remaining Punies that are captured in the blue cage. So let's get going. Now here's the point where Chapter 2 sort of becomes a pseudo-escort mission since we're going to be bringing these Punies to and fro all around the Great Tree and using them to activate these Puny switches along with the Puny Orb. That way, you know, we can reach new areas and solve various different puzzles. However, it is pretty easy to lose the Punies. My goodness, would you look at that, a pipe leading down. Let's see where it leads. Alright, I couldn't have said it better myself, Flurry. And yeah, make sure you don't forget to grab the Puny Orb. I usually do that all the time, so I'm gonna try not to do that. Okay, so hey, a Dizzy Dial, nice! Except I really don't want that because it's not a very good item, so we'll just toss it aside. Anyways, yeah, after you get rid of that X-Knot, you can go over to that switch and unlock this door. That way you can go all the way back to the beginning section of the tree where the Elder is. Let's place the Puny Orb here just so the Punies are all in one spot, and instead, we'll jump down here and quickly grab this Shine Sprite. So that is our second one for this chapter, and there's a third one we will find later on in the Great Tree, which means when we go back to Rogueport we can level up another of our party members. Alright, so while the Punies are all gathered here, let's use Flurry's ability to blow them off the side of that cliff, and surprisingly enough, yeah, they all get trapped in these bubbles, which is good for us because now we can blow them across to the other side. And now that they're safely over there, whoops, hang on, almost forgot to grab the Puny Orb. See, I told you guys, I always forget to collect this thing. There we go, jeez. Yeah, if I didn't pick that up, the Punies would have just, like, stood there at the edge trying to get back to the orb because that's just sort of how they work. So, yeah, I don't want to leave that thing behind because we desperately need all 11 of these Punies, believe it or not. Now, we're actually going to encounter a new type of enemy up here, and I kind of want to be careful because this is a Piter, and if you get close to it, you'll see that they, yeah, can scare away the Punies, so they're kind of annoying in that regard, but, generally speaking, they're really not that scary because they only have 5 HP, and, I want to say either 2 or 3 attack, and depending on the way they attack, I can actually deal damage to you or not deal damage to you because I believe they can either chuck a rock at you that does 3 total damage, or they can chuck 3 rocks at you that do 1 damage each. So, yeah, like, depending on which attack they use, if you nail your action command, they might not damage you whatsoever. So, yeah, you don't really need to worry about them too much. They do become a problem when, like, you encounter them in enclosed areas, like where there is a cliff on either side of the platforms and you have a lot of Punies with you. If you go near a Piter, obviously the Punies will be scared of them and they'll like jump off the edge and then you have to go and like recollect them. And there's only, I think, maybe a few areas in the tree where that happens, so just keep in mind once we get to those areas I'll probably have to go and like take out all the Piters, then we can go and do our things with the Punies. But yeah, as you guys can see, they're pretty simple enemies to deal with. Not that big of a threat. Alright, so now that he is gone, let's recollect our Punies, and we're actually going to leave them behind because right over here, if we use Flurry's ability, we can blow this vase right off this airplane platform and fly to the other side of this room. Now, sadly, yeah, the Punies don't get to join us in our paper airplane. I guess they would have been like too much and I'll weight it down. But yeah, you definitely want to do this because if we fly from left to right and back to left, well, guess what? Over here is our third Shine Sprite. So yeah, now that we have like 6 total, we could go back to Rogueport and level up one of our party members. And to be honest with you guys, I'll probably go with Flurry just because Goombella's level up is not exactly that useful if I'm telling the truth, but whatever. Alright, so now that we got our Punies back, let's just head down here and try and avoid fighting these guys if we can, because I really don't want to get into too many more battles. There is a lot of backtracking in this chapter, so we probably will be coming back through here, but I might just try and cut out as much backtracking as I can. Hey, what's that thing? Mario, did you see it? That was a Jabby! Based on what Puniper said, they're helping the intruders and trying to seize the tree. Our tribes have been enemies for a long time now. Every time we meet, we fight a lot. But I used to get along with Jabble. He's one of the Jabby tribe. I wonder if even Jabble is my enemy now. Well, that's a good question, Punio. One that we can actually find the answer to. So real quick, let's head down here and make our way over to the left, because inside this giant bush is a star piece. So that's kind of cool. But more importantly, as you guys can see, there's sort of like a tear in this paper. So if we use Flurry's ability, we can just blow that to the side and reveal that there's a hidden path, and this leads to the shop inside the great tree. So I told you guys there was a shop here, and just in time too. So I'm gonna make use of this and store a little bit of my inventory. Like, we definitely don't need this ultra shroom since we don't even have like 50 HP. We don't need this jamming jelly either since we don't have 50 FP. And let's see, what else can I store? Probably don't need like 3 mushrooms, so I'll go ahead and store one of those as well. But that's not all we can do in here. Sure, we could buy some items, but more importantly, if we head over to this stump, there's a little chat bubble. So let's press A and see what happens. Hey, it's Jabble. Why are you hiding back here? Whoa, a Jabby. Not good. That little fellow is going to get mixed up in my stock. But I suppose I can't go disciplining him. He's still just a kid after all. Oh, what a precious little thing. He hasn't done anything wrong. Mario, we simply must go easy on the poor dear. Okay, we'll let him be. Why not? Oh, what ails you, my little pudding pie? He seems so lonely, doesn't he, Mario? Why, he looks like I do when I step into the spotlight and then forget my very first line. Oh, hold up now. You know what? I believe he might wish to join us. The young Jabby silently nods his head. It appears you have a new ally. Hooray! I had heard the rumors from Madame Flurry to them Jabbies. Yeah, the word is out. Mario can win over the hearts of anyone and everyone. I tell you, as a people person and a salesman, I must say I'm more than a little jealous. Alright, so now we have technically a 12th member of our party, the one Jabby named Jabble. Not actually sure if this gives you any sort of benefit. It might, but yeah, it's completely optional. You don't really need to do this. Instead, let's head back up here and follow that Jabby and see exactly where it went to. Now, it's probably a good idea to have Flurry out for this, just because once we get over to this side, we're gonna find the Jabby Fortress. Oh no, everyone, it's the Jabbies! It's a 10 Jabby squadron. Let's get them! Come on, Mario! Alright, so now we're gonna go and fight the Jabbies. So yeah, you can use Flurry's ability to like blow them off to the side. And you can lose these battles, although it's completely random, like if you win or not. So hopefully our Punies come out ahead. Wow, we did it! We defeated every last Jabby here! Alright, good job, guys! Now we have to destroy the Jabby Hive Fortress! And turn off that alarm, because it's really stinking annoying! Like, seriously, please! Uh-oh, what's going on in there, guys? You alright? Try not to, like, hurt yourselves in there. Alright, they did it! Hooray! Well, 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 let's see what those Jabbies were hiding then, shall we? And hey, would you look at these pillars? They certainly look important. Yeah, remember that these are here for later on, because we'll be coming back up here. For now, let's open up this chest and get ourselves the blue key. Hooray, now we can open up the blue cell. Yes, with this key, we should be able to open the cell my people are locked in. Hurry, we have to free my sister and the others. Alright, let's waste no more time, Punio, and do just that. Yeah, there's really nothing else we can do in this room as for right now, but as I said before, we will be coming back here for something important later on. And what's going on in the cell? And they'll never come back, and that's that. And what's gonna happen to us, and... Hey, by the way, what's that thing you've been holding onto so tightly? It's a mushroom. Oh, not to be, you know, rude, but it looks all dry and wrinkly and gross. Yeah, I know. I picked it so I could give it to my brother to eat. But then I got captured and stuck in here, and after a few days it dried out. Oh, really? Great story. Anyway, don't worry so much. All my complaining aside, I'm sure Punio will return. You're darn tootin' I will, but to save us some time, I'll just cut and I'll meet you guys once I get back up to the cell. Alright, so we're just about there. Let's head through this pipe, and we should be back at the cells. Yes, indeed we are. Petunia, I'm back. We brought the key. We're opening the cell right now. Alright, well, let's waste no more time. I mean, Punio is pretty excited, so let's unlock this blue cell and free the rest of the Punies. Aw, what an adorable reunion. Big brother! Little Petuni! Are you alright? You're not hurt, are you? Nope, I'm fine. Thank heavens. Hey, big brother, I have something for you. I meant to give this to you sooner, but... Mushrooms are your favorite, aren't they, big brother? But... well, this one kind of got dried out. Oh, gross. Oh, nasty. Big brother? It was icky, wasn't it? I'm sorry. No, not at all. Delicious. Very yummy. Big brother, you okay? Give me a hug, Petuni. Hey, quit it, Punio. Come on, don't get all mushy. Everyone's staring. Well, it was just a really sweet gesture, that's all. Oh, it was nothing. Alright, so now that everyone has been reunited, 90 Punies have joined our party. Now we have 101. That's right, it's the brand new Disney movie, 101 Punies. So now we just have to like keep track of everybody and try not and lose any of them, because at this point, every single Punie is vital to our success. So, we do have a little bit more backtracking to do. We actually want to go back to where we saw that very first Jabby, so I'll meet you guys once I get further down the tree. Alright, so we finally made it back. Now, at this point, we're probably going to want to swap to Coops, because remember how I was talking about, like, Piters and how they'll scare away the Punies? Well, yeah, this is exactly what I was referring to. So, we need to use Coops to try and first strike these Piters. That way we can get rid of them all. Okay, so one Piter down, and there should be one more that we need to get rid of. At this point, we've pretty much, like, lost all of our Punies, but not a big deal. We can just go recollect them a little bit later on. Alright, sweet. So we should be good in the Piter department, but before we go and recollect our Punies, let's hit that invisible block and try and grab this badge block right here. That way we can pick up the damage dodge P. So we got damage dodge before. The damage dodge P pretty much does the exact same thing, except it works for your partner. So pretty decent badge to get. Alright, now that we've recollected all our Punies, we should be safe to walk across these thin platforms. Just move a little bit slowly because, they can get, like, caught on the edges. It's very rare, but it does happen if you go a little too quickly. So just take your time, get through here. But ultimately, we just want to make our way to the left-hand side because, well, remember how on the right side there is a 10 Jabby squadron. On this side, well, let's just say there's going to be a much larger one, so you're definitely going to want to use Flurry to increase your odds of success. And here we go again. Yeah, that's way more than 10 Jabbies. So obviously, the game is going to match our current Puny squadron. So there's going to be 100 Jabbies that want to fight us. Everyone, it's the Jabbies! It's a 100 Jabby squadron. Charge! Come on, Mario! Alright, let's do this thing. Yeah, use Flurry to try and blow away as many Jabbies as you can. At least it'll sort of stun some of them against the wall and give the Punies a little bit of an advantage. But yeah, if you're going to lose any of these Jabby fights, this is probably the one that the game will just like randomly make you lose. But I think we actually got it. At least it seems like we have more Punies available to us. Hey, we did it! Whoa, we beat them! We KO'd every last Jabby here! Now let's destroy the Jabby High Fortress! Alright, good job, Punies. Poor Jabbies, man. They never stood a chance. It looks like they're just sort of like stunned there. Oh well. What are you really gonna do? I feel kind of bad that like we're destroying their homes, but at the same time, they're being kind of rude. Let's be honest about it. At least Jabble's pretty chill. Okay, so I wonder what these Jabbies were hiding then, And no, it wasn't that piranha plant. Well, there's really nothing we can do up here, so let's head down this pipe and see what else we can find. Real quick though, there is a star piece right behind there, so make sure you grab that along the way. And thank you for interrupting me, like, mid-sentence, Piranha Plant. I really do appreciate that, but whatever. Not a big deal. I was kind of done with that sentence anyways, and wait a minute. You know, this little pedestal looks kind of funny looking. I guess we should just put the puny orb in it and, see what happens. Oh no, it was a trap. Who knew? And there was a pipe there the whole time. Huh? What just happened? Buh. Man, you guys are dense. Brilliant little trap, huh? And boy, did you bite on it. I saw you sticking that silly stone in the pedestals, so I made a fake one. Awesome. I mean, I knew it was great, but seeing you fall for it really gives me a warm fuzzy. Buh. Talk about complete idiots. You guys are so dumb it hurts. Anyway, with you fools out of the picture, I can take my time hunting the crystal stars. Buh. Dang it! Lord Crump actually got us. That makes things worse. Mario, what do? We have to find a way out of here. But what can we do? Well, I mean, I have an idea. First I'll grab this puny orb and then I'll just like slip through these bars. Boy, this just isn't right. Let's do something before my claustrophobia sets in. Mario, think of something. I'm counting on you. Alright, calm down, puny bros. I'll get you out of there soon enough. But I gotta do some stuff on my own real quick. Coops, my man, what are you doing over there? Wait, you see those? I'm pretty sure I've seen columns like those before. You know, you might be right. Real quick, yeah, there's the star piece back here. So make sure you guys remember that pattern back there. Sun, moon, puny star. Huh? Whoa. The tree just shook. What was it? An earthquake? I don't think it was an earthquake, buddy, but, yeah, we should definitely return to the room where, we saw those same exact symbols on those pillars, because I have a feeling now that we hit that switch, something has definitely changed over there. So, yeah, even more backtracking, and honestly, I think that's kind of why I dislike this chapter just a little bit, because there's the whole, like, escort mission element, and then there's a whole lot of backtracking, which, at least in my opinion, isn't a whole lot of fun. Everything else about the chapter, though, is pretty cool, like the design, the music, and I guess like the concept in general. But anyways, I think that's going to do it for this video. So if you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.